A very good evening to everyone. Welcome you all to NTA UGC Paper 1 preparation on behalf of Global Online University. That is revision series we are into for your Paper 1 for your examination of November 2021 cycle. Now we are going to see all the MCQs which are related to which had happened in this few days of the cycle. So let's start the session for the day. Before we start the session, I hope things are very clear. Everything is clearly audible and the screen is clearly visible. So those who are live can definitely just let me know if anything is an issue. We will sort it out. Okay.
Before
We
going to
start
the
the session,
questions,
a quick
I would also like to
announcement
tell you that
regarding
we have
UGC
brought for
NET
you
2021
one-day
Paper
revision
1 revision
PDF for
PDF, that is
UGC
called
NET
as a
Paper
one day
1.
revision
This
PDF,
PDF will
which will be
include all the
consisting of
important
2000
topics which are
questions,
like
that is in
current
the form of
affairs.
MCQs. Now these
PYQs are very
questions
important
are
for any examination and the
a
most
combination
expected
of your
MCQs that
current affairs, your previous
um,
year
you
questions,
must practice before the
most expected
examination.
questions. So
The
in
fees
case
is
if you
just
want to gain the access
499
for the
and you
same,
can contact
please
on
get
this
in
number to
touch
get
with the given
access
WhatsApp
to
number,
this
and the fees for
one-day
the
revision
same is
PDF.
499. If you are a student
Also, we
and
have
your
theory
paper
plus
2
MCQs
is in the
PDF
form
for
of a
students who
subject
are
like
giving their
geography,
UGC
economics,
NET
commerce, social
paper 2
work,
in
law, Hindi,
geography,
management,
economics,
and
commerce,
English.
social work, English
And if you are
management,
looking
Hindi
for
or
some
law.
theory
So, if these
notes
are your
as well as an
subject,
MCQ,
these
you can please get
PDF
in
will
touch with
be
the given WhatsApp number,
enough for
and
your
the fees for
preparation
the
since the
same
exams are
is
closer.
triple
So,
nine. Okay,
only
so
through
in
this
case
PDF you will be able to
anything,
study the
please get in
entire
touch with the given
syllabus
WhatsApp
in a
number.
very short time. To get
Yeah, good
access,
evening to
you
everyone. I
can
hope
contact on
everything
this
is
number
fine,
and
no
the fees
complaint
is
yet, so we can start the session for the
4,999.
day. Okay, so here comes your question number 1. That is, what are the reasons behind fierce bushfires caused in Australia? Now, as I said, we are going to take little bit of questions more on people development and environment, because students are a little bit, tense for that. New educational policy questions I have today, so it's like a mixture, but focusing more towards people development and environment and higher education. Two voices again are coming. Mansuri, just wait for a minute or something. I think only the starting is an issue. The things will get sorted out. Just wait for a minute. I meant to say it will sort out. We have just checked. Others, Febin, can you just let me know whether the voice is clear? Any one of you can just give me an indication whether everything is fine, so that I don't have to get concerned for the same thing again and again. Is the voice clear? Is there any double voice? The question is there on the screen. Maybe for a minute. Okay, it's fine. Okay, thank you. So yes, we are talking about the reasons behind fierce bushfire which was caused in Australia. That is, actually it happened in 2019, but as we know that we are going with 2021 cycle, so obviously maybe a question can be a form of it. Yes. Yes, also everything is clear. Apart from one student, no one has answered, so I'm just waiting for the answers. Yes, okay, thank you for confirming that all is fine. I'm just waiting for the answers right now so that we can go ahead with the session smoothly. Okay, fine. So we have little bit of current affairs when we have done some questions in that. So yes, the reason behind the fierce bushfire which was caused in Australia were all above. That is not only the increasing temperature but drought also, as well as warm winds also. So let's quickly have a look at it. In case if the options are changed, you should know what are other options which are responsible for this particular issue. So when we talk about the Southeast Australia, which faced continuous severe condition of bushfire, that is since September 2019, and it was deteriorating as the blaze was escalating. So, record increment in the temperature, dry forest due to poor rainfall, hot warm winds were the primary reasons. Okay, but apart from that, okay, drought, the soil moisturizer, wind speed, relative humidity, heat waves, dead and live fuel moisturizer, and land cover with certain vegetation were also the causes which were resulting into the widespread of the bushfire. So please remember, the question can be twisted in any form, but yes, you have to be bit careful how the question comes with year or something, so you have to little bit attentive for that. Febin, I was supposed to put you that question, but good, you have answered it. Paper 1 was moderate and paper 2 was little bit easy. Okay, every day it's a new challenge coming up with today's. I mean, the paper was little bit tough for some of them in morning sessions or afternoon sessions. So, in case if you can remember anything little bit and if you can put down, it will be of really great help. Okay, meanwhile other students, yes, majority of the management students, you are having your exams tomorrow, so let's come back to the session and concentrate well. Question number 2 is about in which city National Mental Health Rehabilitation Center has been started in June 2021. We are talking with we are on question number 2 now, everyone. Which city has started with rehabilitation center with reference to national mental health? Okay, it is basically focusing on mental health and which started in the year June 2021. So which was that city? From the state of Madhya Pradesh, from the state of Gujarat or Punjab? So from the given below, Akib Zama, if I'm not wrong with your pronunciation of the name, I'm sorry if I have not correctly pronounced. Okay, yes, your paper is, yes, we have this whole week is going on to be. So irrespective whatever dates your paper are, this current affairs are with respect to the topic also and latest one. So just be little bit concentrative so that it can help you to clear the things very well. Okay, CBCS we have done, Febin, if you remember many a times. Yes, others please concentrate on your question number 2 and I'm expecting the answers. Meanwhile, those are having exams in the coming days. Some students, I mean to say, we are really grateful that some students really come back and give you the review. So you can side by side note it down that also. Okay. Okay, English literature. So yes. Question number 2, 17 students have already joined. I'm getting only 1 or 2 answers. Why so? What's wrong? I hope everything is clear. So waiting for the answers. So the National Mental Health Rehabilitation Center, which was started in the year June 2021. That was Sihor, that is Madhya Pradesh. Now let's little bit see basically the things about, this National Mental Health Rehabilitation Center, what basically it was. So the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment has looked at the interest towards the sports, basically with sports among the Divganj of the country and their good performance in Paralympics, and has decided to establish the 5 Divang Khel Kendras in different parts of the country, and National Mental Health Rehabilitation Center was in that sense was opened in Sihor, that is Madhya Pradesh, in June 2021. So now when we are talking about Paralympics, I have told that let us little bit have an idea that India Paralympics 2021, what was the total amount of medals which we had is 19, gold which was 5, silver which was 8, bronze which was 6. See, none of the cycle this question has came, but every day is full of surprises. So let's be little bit careful with this particular topic also. Paralympic Games, that is major international sport competition for athletes with disability, that's which has compared to the Olympic Games. So Paralympics, I have given you the statistics. Olympics also, India has won 7 medals, that is the Tokyo Olympics 2021, which includes 7 medals, okay, where 1 is a gold medal, 2 silver medals and 4 bronze medal. So just be careful in case if it is coming up with the with respect to the statistics, you should be aware of it. Okay, yes, so there were number asked for SD, Sustainable Development Goals. So I've been telling you there are some questions on Sustainable Development Goals also, but 17 goals, I kept on saying that you should know these 17 goals very well. So those students who are going to appear their exams, please remember Sustainable Development Goals question are coming either in the form of index or in the form of any other way, that is numbering sequence. So just revise and go if you have not touched that topic. Question number 3, what is the rank of India in the Global Climate Risks Index, that is 2021, which is released by German Watch? Now yes, there are questions on climate, so I have decided to take this question, that is Global Climate Index of India. So whether it is at which rank, 49th, 4th rank, or 31st rank, or 7th rank. So which is the rank for India with respect to Global Climate Index, which is released in the year 2021. I'm talking about the fresh data or the fresh statistics, that is 2021. So let's see. Okay, we are getting the answers. The students are less, so I request the students that I have good way of interacting with you. If you answer, I can easily check also, so please start interacting and giving the answers. It will be easier. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so now when we talk about rank, the rank of India is 7th with respect to Global Climate Index. With respect to Global Climate Index, the rank is 7th. Please remember, these figures again are very factual. There are so many index. So I've always keep on saying that whenever you have this index of factual figures, no, you have to be careful. Okay. So rank of India is 7th with respect to climate. Now let's see. The Global Climate Index, that is 2021, analyzes, it means studies the countries to the extent, the way they are affected by the weather, or with respect to, storms, floods, or heat waves, any form of weather. So the human impacts, okay, that is the human ratio of impact, how it is with respect to the economic loss. That is how it is analyzed in the global index. Okay, the human the human impacts as well as economic loss. These are the two parameters which are taken into consideration for Global Climate Index. Now, in 2021, the rank of India is 7th. It is at 7th position. Please confirm it is at 7th position. It's not 49th, not 31st. So the most vulnerable countries, okay, with respect to this global index of climate are the countries, that is Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Bahamas, Japan, Malawi, and Afghanistan. They are the most vulnerable countries when it comes to global climate. So in that respect, India is ranking to the 7th. It's not good also, I mean to say, yes, but more than us, there are many other countries who are having, most vulnerable impacts. So please remember, climate questions are coming. But yes, it's not about GK is weak, but you have so many things to study, so it is tend to happen that you may skip something. So this lectures are meant to just give you a revision. So any climate topics are coming, so just now make a clear impact in your mind that if it is Global Climate Index, India stands 7th in that position. Okay, now let's come to question number 4. Question number 4 is about incinerators which are used for which of the following. So there are incinerators which are used for what? Burning the waste, putting the waste into them, for cutting the green trees, or for making fertilizers. So for what reasons these incinerators are used? They have just asked you the simple question, what is the use of this incinerators? Okay, yes, waiting for the answers. Yeah, good evening to everyone. Those students who have done with their exams, if anything, if you remember, please do put it in the chat box. There are students who are going to appear in this week, so it will really be helpful for them. Okay. Yes. So we have got one answer, so you have moved ahead. That is, I don't know why the answers are not coming today. There are students who are online, but the topics are completely new. So just be careful in case if it is new. So just look at the answers. So incinerators are nothing but they are the ones where burning of waste take place. So let's little bit understand in detail. Incineration is one of the waste treatment process which involves a combustion of organic substances contained in the waste material it is done at a very high temperature, that is waste treatment which we call, and it is described as thermal treatment. So please keep these word also in mind. This process is also called as what? It is called as thermal treatment, and it is nothing but the waste material which gets converted in the form of ash as well as heat. So incineration is nothing but a waste treatment process which is also known as thermal treatment and which is used for burning of waste. Okay, yes. Question number question number 5. As a result of global warming, okay, again a great topic to come. So as a result of global warming, the frequency and the severity of which of the following is increasing? So they have listed some issues in the form of cyclones, storms or hurricanes. So which of them are the result or the consequences or effect of global warming? Is it cyclones only? Is it storms, or is it hurricanes, or it is all of the above? So which or what is the result of global warming, or what is the impact of global warming? Gautam, what about your exams? Are your exams done? Okay, yes, waiting. I'm just giving a turn to everyone to answer. Yes, yes. Very good. Okay, fifth question everyone knew very well. So yes, global warming, the result of global warming is not only in the form of cyclones, but it includes everything. The frequency and severity of not only cyclones, storms and hurricanes, all are, all are together. So all of the above is the answer. A very easy question it was. Okay. So global warming is nothing but a long long-term rise in the temperature with reference to the climate system. It has impact, or it has lead to increase in number of cyclones, storms, hurricanes due to the warmer temperature and the high sea level, which are expected to intensify their effects in any of the form. So yes, all the given options are all the right answer. That is all above. 3rd December. Okay. So, Friday it is. Now, yes, as I said, I had a question on sustainable development goal also. So, yours, read the question carefully. Do not jump even if you know the answer. The question can be twisted. So, just read it and understand first. What is the rank of India in Sustainable Development Report, that is 2021, which is prepared by Sustainable Development Solution Network? Now, please have a look at this also. Maybe you may get the question twisted in any form. Okay, so report they will give and they will tell you to identify who has prepared it. So, what is the rank of India with reference to Sustainable Development Report of 2021, which is prepared by Sustainable Development Solution Network? So whether the rank of India is first, 131, 120th or 96. I have taken this question earlier also, but the question was in a different form. I have brought this question in a different form today. Okay, so answer remains the same, but there is a twist in the question. I hope you can recognize it and you can give me the right answer. Okay, we have started getting answer for question number 6. Others, come on, just speed up. Today there is, I have to wait. It's not about me waiting, but I don't know, today the answer response is little bit coming late. Okay, so yes. So the rank of India with reference to Sustainable Development Report of 2021 is 120th. We have done this, but I have told you, just be careful about Sustainable Development Solution Network, the one who has prepared this report. Let's have a look at them also. So the Sustainable Development Report, which is also called as SDG, that is Sustainable Development Index, with the dashboard, is a global assessment of countries' progress towards the achievement of sustainability. Now, this report presents the index as well as dashboard with reference to all the countries, that is the member countries. And now, this last 2 years, the impact due to COVID, has little bit, disturbed their agendas or, like for example, the achievements. But still, it is described that it is doing well, and it is prepared by the team of independent experts, that is at Sustainable Development Solution Network, and this time, that is in 2021, India has ranked to 120th position, 120th, 120, whereas the index is topped by Finland, followed by Sweden and Denmark. So these are the top countries. Now see, many a times we are doing a lot about India. So which is the top country with reference to Sustainable Development Report? Keep that in mind. That is Finland, followed by Sweden and Denmark. Okay. Now, coming next to question number 7. Question number 7 talks about, Shobha, I hope your answer was wrong, but you know now the right answer and little bit idea about the Sustainable Development Report also. So just be careful. So now when we talk about the next topic, that is the citizen's character, which is an instrument, okay? Instrument which seeks to make an organization is what? Whether it is transparent, whether it is accountable, whether it is formal, whether it is accessible. So what it is basically about, you have to tell the instrument which seeks to make an organization which with policies of parameters. So which are the parameters from given below? Whether transparency is a parameter, whether accountability is a parameter, whether formalitability is a parameter, or accessibility is a parameter. So which codes are correct? From the given, which of the codes which are correct? Okay, we have started getting answers. Okay, let's see. Okay, so what is this topic about citizens charter, an instrument, and how does it helps to make an organization? So let's see, and let's see the right answer also. The right answer is option number C, that is it consists of transparency, it consists of accountability, and it consists of accessibility. Option number 3, that is formal, is not a parameter. Now let's see what exactly it means. In case if you have not heard about this topic, let's understand about it. Okay, not all of the above. All of the above is not the answer, Ashwini. A formal topic, that is formal parameter, is not the one. So let's understand what is a citizen charter. It's nothing but a set of commitments, that is policies which are made by an organization regarding the standards of service which it delivers. So that includes what? Transparency and accountability. So it increases the participation of a common man in efficient working of an organization by making citizens aware of the aim and goals of an organization. It helps in reducing corruption by bringing transparency and also ensures accountability. But at the same time, it leads to the citizen friendliness and citizens' convenience in order to raise efficiency and effectiveness in the delivery system, that is public delivery system. It reduces cost, prevents delay, and thus promotes good governance. See, this topic is from reference to people. I mean to say, it is basically with reference to human rights. Okay, topic of it. So it is a standard of service which allows high expectations from the organization by making them work diligently. So it encourages the accessibility and promotes the choice of treating everyone fairly. So this is nothing but a commitment. This can students of management and commerce, I mean to say management now, those who are having their exams tomorrow, this can be a part of your business governance, one of the unit, that is business ethics also you have. There also this question can be utilized. So just be careful that it's nothing but a commitment which talks about accessibility, transparency, and accountability. That is how you have to remember. Okay, now moving towards question number 8. Now, this is a question on higher education. Which of the following is entrusted with responsibility for coordination and quality of higher education in India? So, when we talk about the quality and coordination with respect to higher education in India, which of them are entrusted? Is it a Niti Aayog? Is it a Bar Council of India? Is it University Grant Commission? Or is it Association of Indian Universities? So which of them stands with the trust factor of coordination and quality when it comes to higher education of India? We are at question number 8. I hope students have started answering question number 8. For others, I am waiting just to answer. Okay. Okay, let's see how many of them have got it correct. So basically, when it comes to responsibility of coordination, see, this was a keyword, coordination, quality. Obviously, quality, you have all the bodies, but when it comes to coordination and quality of higher education, it is University Grant Commission. See, Niti Aayog basically is the one to achieve the sustainable development goals with reference to the involvement of the government. Okay, like a think tank, which we always keep on revising. When I talk about Bar Council, it talks about legal practice, okay, or legal education. It does not includes higher education as a such, but legal education, that is Bar Council of India. And when we talk about Association of Indian Universities, it is with reference to the syllabus, curriculum, standards, credits in reference to foreign universities or relation with foreign universities. So when it comes, the question was very specific with reference to coordination and quality of higher education in India. So the right answer, which many of them gave, that is UGC, University Grant Commission. So be careful. Some simple questions just to make you confused can also be a part of your paper. So just a thorough reading is only the solution in order to come up with the right option for your question. Okay, so yes, a university, that is Grant Commission, is a statutory body formed under the UGC Act 1956, which is in charge of coordination, determination and maintenance of standard of higher education, which includes a part of this is improvement in the quality also. Yes. Now, question number 9. Which organization in India looked the functioning and quality aspect of teacher education program? So now we are talking about an organization in India which has taken the responsibility of functioning and quality aspect of teacher education program. So here see, now again this may, if you do not read this part of the question carefully, you will again make a silly mistake. So it talks about what? Teacher education. So whether it is Association of Indian Universities, they may give you acronyms also, that is the short forms, University Grant Commission, or National Council of Educational Research and Training, or National Council for Teacher Education. So what is that? Now it may look little bit easy question, but due to exam pressure, no, this question can you can do a little bit of blunder in this question. So that's the reason I have brought it, how to read the question very carefully. Yes. So when it comes to, it's very clear now, when it comes to teacher education, it's National Council for Teacher Education, which is in charge of functioning and quality aspect of the program. So let's little bit have a quick look at it. National Council for Teacher Education, which was set up in 1995 to keep up a formal check on the standards and procedure of Indian education system. The council works for both central as well as state government when it comes to the matters of teacher education, research and training. Some of the recognized programs are the diploma in early childhood education, or B.Ed, as well as M.Ed, etc. So this is how the question is. Very easy, but you have to be a little bit careful while reading the question. Okay, now when we talk about NCRT, which was as in body, so apart from that, the functioning is conducting the research program in education, improving the education technique, practicing the research findings, developing the curriculum, having the exemplary materials, as in material which has all the standards, methods of teaching with various techniques of evaluation and teaching aids. So again here NCRT, if you get a question on functioning, so you should be able to answer this very well. Okay, now question number 10, it talks about value education, which is one of the subtopic of your higher education. Which of the following activity or program in a university aims or at value education in a holistic frame? So from the given below, which of the one is the activity or a program which aims at value education. So the options are National Cadet Corps, that is NCC, fine arts and musical concerts, inter-university competitions, or yoga education and wellness center. So which are the following activities or program in a university which aims at value education in an holistic frame? So from the given options, which stands to be the right option? Okay, we have started getting answers. Only 2 students, many of them have joined now. So those who are, I think, freshly joined, so just catch up the speed now, everyone. So with reference to value education in a holistic frame is only the institution that is Yoga Education and Wellness Center. Okay, now let's understand each one of them. See, what was the question? The question was basically about value education. So National Cadet Corps is it's a wing of armed force, especially for youth. So it is not basically core into value education. Now, when we talk about fine arts, it helps the children development in various skills. It talks about skills that is in the form of language skills, social skills, decision making skills. The teacher it teaches learner about the layout, perspective and balancing of all techniques. Okay, when it comes to, yes, it is basically the Yoga Education and Wellness Center. Now, yes, those who do not know, just because value education is a part of your topic, so you should be careful about it. So let's little bit understand what is this holistic education. It is a new way of education that cover all the aspects. Now, what are that aspects? That is learning plus involvement of mind, body and spirit. So the philosophy of this education is also called as holistic learning theory. Okay, where it is based on the idea that everyone finds true identity and purpose of life with the help of eternal peace. Now, and that is called in the form of what? The yoga education. So the holistic yoga education adds to the university or school education, which we celebrate as an yoga day. Okay, it prepares the student physically and mentally and make them the better members of the society, that is the better civilians. So the yoga education teaches self-control, self-discipline, increases the awareness, helps in better concentration and also helps to tackle the life problem easily, at least. Okay, so it helps to educate the student with various aspects, such as holistic. I'll tell you, holistic, it means the one which includes everything. See the first sentence itself. Holistic education is that form of education which cover all aspects. Now, what are this all aspects? It's talk about learning with involvement of your mind, body and your spirit. Okay, so it includes like attention, stamina, patience, and which are definitely very important for the children to focus. And that is the meaning of holistic education. So coming back to the question was, which university aims at value education in the holistic frame? Holistic, it means which includes everything. So it is only Yoga Education and Wellness Center which takes into consideration value education in a holistic frame. Okay. Yes. Coming to question number 11 now, everyone. Now, question number 11 is, there are now few questions on national education policy. So let's start now. Krishna Chaudhary, do you have any doubt? You have raised your hand, so you can put it in your chat box if you have any concerns. So there are two statements. First statement talks about, till date in India, we have 3 national policies on education. Now, statement 2 talks, okay, about the first national policy of education was given by Indira Gandhi, that is in the year 1968. The second was given by Rajiv Gandhi in year 1986. And the third was given by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in 2020. So which of the statement according to you is correct, which is incorrect? Whether both are correct or both are incorrect, you are supposed to state that. So which of the statements given in the question stands to be correct or incorrect with reference to national education policy? Okay. I hope, Krishna, you have started with 11th question. So because if any students are a little bit late, it gets confused. Others also start with the answer. Okay. Now, let's see. See, now here what it is give, it's talking about which, I mean to say with which reference to who it's not about implementation as who has framed the policy. The statement says that till date we have 3 policies. Yes, we have 3 policies on education. The one which was given by here, it is not about implementation or the giving of a policy in the era of whom. So first during the Indira Gandhi's time, second was during Rajiv Gandhi's time, and now during Narendra Modi's time. So yes, these 3 policies are with reference to them. Who has worked on these policies? The question is not talking about that. The question is talking about under whose supervision. That is the question. So yes, statement 3C, that is statement 1 as well as statement 2 with reference to national education policy are correct. I have done a very specific session on national education policy 2020, wherein all the important points are listed. So you can check in the channel's playlist. You will definitely get that video with reference to national education policy. If you want to have in one go, you want to have all the details. Okay. Now, question number 12. What is the nature of the language? What is the nature of language policy directed in National Education Policy 2021? So it is asking about the nature of the language with result to National Education Policy 2020, whether it is mandatory, whether it is advisory, whether it is very strict, or whether it is urgent. So what tone of the policy language or what is the tone of the policy language, whether it is mandatory, it's like obligatory, whether it is advisory as in suggestion, whether it is a very strict tone, or whether it is an urgent tone. So what tone of language policy is stated in Education Policy 2020? Okay, we have started getting answers. Great. Okay. Yes, the answers are coming little bit wrong, little bit right. One answer, right answer is there. See, when we say mandatory, no, it is, as I said, I also gave another word, obligatory. Okay, it's not obligatory, it is advisory. Okay, it's not obligation. It means you by hook or crook you're supposed to follow that. But no, the tone, the language policy tone which is used with reference to National Education Policy 2020 is advisory and not mandatory. Okay, so the tone, the language policy tone or the nature is advisory in nature. Okay, as in suggestion. So the language policy directed in the National Education Policy 2020 is advisory. It is up to the states. Now advisory, it means what? It is up to the states or the institutions or the schools whether to implement or not. Nobody will be forced. See, when I'm using the word mandatory, it means forced in the matter of language. So education is in the concurrent list, and it all depends upon the respective states, institutions or schools whether to implement those or not. In fact, I can say the word as boards. We have now various boards. So it depends upon the boards whether to use the policies or not, the Education Policy 2020 or not. Shobha, you have written the word mandatory. What you want the meaning? Mandatory, which it means obligatory. Now, question number 13, it's on education policy itself. Which is the first state to implement the National Education Policy 2020? In India, which state has implemented, which is the first state which has implemented the National Education Policy 2020, whether it is the state of Kerala, whether it is the state of Karnataka, whether it is a state of West Bengal, or whether it is the state of Assam. So which state is the one who has implemented the National Education Policy 2020? Okay, we have started getting instant answers for this question. Others? Okay. Yes, so it is, there are again mixed type of questions. The state which has implemented the National Education Policy 2020 is the state of Karnataka. State of Karnataka. Please be careful. It is the state of, Karnataka. So you have to be careful. So now let's understand which is, which is the year. I mean to say in August 2021. Okay, it was the state of Karnataka which became the first state to implement the education policy 2020, and this particular state has set an example for other states, in order to have a better modern management system of education to be implemented. So yes, we have already started the implementation of this policy in India by the state of Karnataka. Yes, the right answer is the state of Karnataka. Next. Okay, today little bit, I don't know, I can see the students are little bit dry in giving the answers. Anyways, maybe tired, but yes, more 3-4 days to go in case if your exams are in this week. So you should not give up. Your energy requires more at last moment of time. Yes, congratulations to those who are from the state of Karnataka. Okay, which of the following is not a correct statement about a 4-year multidisciplinary bachelor degree in an undergraduate program of National Education Policy 2020? See, read the question very carefully, which is not a. Sometimes this word students ignore and they again land up with the wrong option. Okay, so it is asking about not a correct statement. So it will have multiple exit options. Vocational courses are to be excluded. A certificate will be provided after a year of study, and a diploma will be provided after 2 years of study. So which of the topic, I mean to say which of the option given below is basically not a correct statement? Yes, exam pressure. Yeah, management subjects, I know. 10 units of management, a student has to learn everything: marketing, HR, finance, operations, statistics. I can understand that pressure, but we can't afford to be, give up. So just be calm, just take a deep breath and concentrate. Okay. Yes, so we have started getting options. Okay, there are again multiple options coming. So this topic we have done very well. As I said in the class, we have done exclusive lecture on National Policy 2020. Okay, so let's see which is not a correct statement. Multiple entries, multiple exit options. Okay, talking about a certification, diploma, these are the actual, statements or actual points which are implemented in the policy, but vocational courses are to be excluded. It means they are going to be removed from the education. No, they are not, because vocational courses with reference to the job enhancement is a must. Okay, so yes, it is very important that these courses should be the part of the curriculum or the education system. So option number B, that is vocational courses are to be excluded, is not a right option or a correct option. Okay, now let's quickly have a revision for this also. So when we talk about this 4-year multidisciplinary bachelor degree with respect to National Education Policy 2020, what option it has? It has multiple exit options. Okay, vocational and professional courses are to be included. They are must. Okay, a certificate will be provided after a 1 year. So even if a student after a year leaves his study, his 1 year will not be wasted. A certificate will be given for the completion. If he completes 2 years of his bachelor degree, he will get a certificate of diploma. If he completes 3 years of the bachelor degree, he will get a bachelor degree certificate. But now it is going to be a 4 years. So the 4th year completion will give him the multidisciplinary bachelor degree, that it relates to, degree plus research. So every year, whatever efforts are to be done by the students, he will be appreciated for that. And that is how the system of multidisciplinary bachelor degree stands. Okay, so the right option is, as I said, vocational degrees are to be excluded. No, they are the part of a system. Then as per the new education policy 2020, instead of having academic exams every year, the school students will have exams. How many exams? Academic exams, which we have annually, correct? So how many exams will be there? 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many exams are decided as per the new education policy 2020, instead of academic exams every year? Yes, so question number 15, everyone. And if I'm not wrong, majority, I feel, maybe the management students and the students who are having their exams in this coming week. Don't worry, at the end of the session I'll give you one tip. I don't have any magic, so don't be just in that sense. One easier step which can really work out well. So let's see. Let's first complete this and then we'll come to that. Yes. So when we talk about the exams, okay, with respect to national new education policy, so as per the new education policy, instead of having academic exams every year, the school students will have now 3 exams. Okay, so instead of having these academic exams, the school students will now have 3 exams, that is for classes 3, that is 3rd standard, 5th standard and 8th. These are the 3 exams which are scheduled for this classes. So that is 3 exams, not 2, 4, 5. The right answer is 3 exams. Please be careful, it is 3. Okay. Anupama, what doubt you have? I didn't get. You have just written some alphabet, but what it with reference to? So can you just clarify? Now, yes. Question number 16. What is the identity of Prakriti by the Consortium for Educational Communication? So what does the identity of Prakriti refers to? Is it a joint ICT project on saving environment? Is it a prestigious documentary festival? Is it a theme of art exhibition on climate change? Is it an online visual presentation on green activities? So what does the identity of Prakriti with reference to Consortium for Education Communication means? Now, if anyone who doesn't know the meaning of consortium, it's nothing but the association of the bodies. Okay, the association of bodies which has formed, which gives educational communication with reference to education. So what this body refers to with the identity of Prakriti? So which option it is? Today's session, I think questions were some old students have done this question, but some new students, I guess these questions were very new for you. So don't worry, this is just to give you, a little bit of different flavor, for the questions as a part of your curriculum only. So yes. Yes, let's see. So, a Prakriti, identity of Prakriti with respect to Consortium of Educational Communication, that is a prestigious documentary film festival. So now let's see little bit about it. Yes, Mr. Reddy, your doubt is correct. As I said, it is for this classes only. Okay, but after that the system has changed. So that's what I said. This is just a part of the question. The whole topic video is given, so you can, if you have doubt, just you can refer to that. Okay, so now what is this Prakriti? It's nothing but a prestigious documentary film festival which is organized by Consortium for Educational Communication. Yes, New Delhi. It has been active since 1997. Yeah, we call it as film festival. In the year 2018, this event had been made competitive. Earlier it was non-competitive. It was it's like in competition which has to be conducted since 2018. In the year 2018. So this festival is an attempt to spread awareness on social issues like, now see why this can be a part of your syllabus. It's because it is basically to spread awareness on the issues of environment, development, human rights, which are a part of your unit, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan campaigns. these festivals travel many cities in India. Last time, see, it was organized. I mean to say, because of this pandemic, it couldn't. Last time the festival was organized was in Jan 2018. That is by Anna University, Chennai. So this is a film festival with an awareness of social issues, and what the social issues are, it is also listed. So you should be clear about it. Okay. Yes. Now, which of the following is not a correct statement with reference to spoken tutorial project of Ministry of Education, which is previously known as Ministry of Human Resource Development. Okay. So whether it is talk to a teacher, IIT Bombay, face of the person creating the video is captured, spoken part of the video is dubbed into all Indian languages. So which of the following statement or the option is not the correct option with respect to spoken tutorial project? Now this is one of the project under this digital initiative. So which statement is not correct with reference to spoken tutorial project from the given below? Okay, we have started getting answers. Okay. Yes, so let's see which is, as I said, I have given little bit of hint that it is one of the digital initiatives. So let's see. The right answer is, which is not the correct statement. That is, face of the person creating the video is captured is not a correct statement. Now, if you do not have an idea about this project, let's understand this project. Okay, let's see what is this project. See, as I said, it is one of the digital initiative under ICT. So spoken tutorial project is one of the initiative that is talk to a teacher by the Ministry of Education, previously known as Ministry of Human Resource Development, for learning software in a community based approach. Now what is an aim of this project? It is basically for learning the software. Now the target audience is the all who want to learn and have access to the computers, which is developed by IIT Mumbai, Bombay, and the spoken part of the video is dubbed in all the languages. So these are the features of this particular project. That is, it is developed by IIT Bombay. The video is dubbed in all the Indian languages, and it is an initiative that is talk to a teacher. The face of the person creating the video is not captured. Okay, so this is the feature which is not one of the feature of this particular project, and that was odd man out. But the students are shown the lesson to learn. So if you see the question correctly, the question was which is not correct. So talk to a teacher is a part of it. IIT Bombay has developed it, and it is being dubbed in all the Indian languages. Yes, but the face of the person who is creating the video is not captured. Okay, so now please here also, here they can put a word as not captured, and they can change again twist the question. So just be careful from all the ways. Okay, now question number 18 is the concepts and initiative and the terms related to initiative. So they are given in the acronym forms. So I will just read out for you if you are little bit confused. So first is CEC, I'll just clear the things. Okay, that is Consortium of Educational Communication. Then we have ABC scheme. Okay, that is Academic Bank of Credit. It may help you to find out the answer easily. ERP. Then we have the spoken tutorials. So now you are supposed to tell, or you're supposed to match the columns very well. Little bit be careful. Do not be in a very hurry and make a mistake again. So the initiatives and the connected terms. Some answers we did right now only, so it will be little bit easier. So that's the reason I put this question little late, so that it can help you out. Yes. Okay, some students have done right. I think if you are attentive for this last 2-3 questions, you could have got it very correctly. The option is C. Just now we did it, okay? So the right option for this question is option number C. That is Conservatorium of Educational Communication, that is Prakriti. We studied just now the film festival organized. ABC, that is Academic Bank of Credit, is reference to accounts, that is account holder. ERP, that is Enterprise Resource Planning, with reference to Samrat. And spoken tutorial, that is audio video. How? It's not B, it is C. Okay. ABC, that is Academic Bank of Credit. Yeah, I'll just give little detail explanation. I have a slide, don't worry. So when we talk about Prakriti, I said that we just now did, it's a film festival which is organized by Conservatorium of Educational Communication, for educational communication. So this is one is C. Full form of ABC is Academic Bank of Credit, which is a virtual digital online entity by Ministry of Education in order to make students as the account holders of academic credits. Now you know very well what is this academic credits. So it is the entity of credit records. Okay. Ministry of Education, that is the platform, e-governance. Okay, so now this e-governance platform, that is with reference to the Samrat, that is Enterprise Resource Planning, which is under the National Mission of Education. Now the Samrat is nothing but an open source, open standard which enables this process of automation with respect to universities and higher educational institutions. And spoken tutorial, which we did right now, is an audio visual tutorial as an initiative of ICT. Okay, so this is how your right answer stands to be option number C. It's I hope it is very clear with everyone. And academic banks of credit, spoken tutorial anyways we have done now. Academic banks of credit again is a sub part of your National Education Policy 2020. So in that video I have covered academic bank of credit scheme also. Okay. Now, as per the new Education Policy 2020, NMMM, that is NMM stands for what? The acronym that you are supposed to tell the full format, whether it is National Mission for Mentoring, whether it is National Maritime Museum, whether it is New Multidisciplinary Mission, or whether it is New Market Makers. So what does it stands for? Amit, how it was not possible? You didn't ask any invigilator over there to check. There are people, the invigilators. So they, I mean to say, with reference to IT doubts. So did you check from them? That's what I'm asking. आपने check किया वो from the invigilator आपने उनको पूछा था? Did you check from them? Yes. Meanwhile, Ankit, I'll come to you. Just answer me whether it was, brought to the notice or not. So, as per the National Education Policy 2020, what does this acronym stands for? It stands for National Mission for Mentoring. Mentoring. Okay. Now, what is this? Let's see. Amit, just 2 minutes आप रुकिए. I'll come to your doubt. Just 2 minutes. Let me finish this. I'll just talk to you. Okay. So the National Mission for Mentoring shall be established with it's mentoring, which is a pool of outstanding senior or retired faculty, including those who have the ability to teach in Indian languages. Like for example, NEPTIL. Now you know very well what is NEPTIL. So they had this demand in between, the people who can teach in the different languages. They were taken on board for making the concept clearance. So who are willing to provide this short and long term mentoring, professional support to the university and college teachers. Okay. So the role and the activities of mentoring focus on what? The support and encouragement to a junior person. It's like, training to the junior faculties and ensuring that they are advised, they are guided, they are taught, they are tutored, they are counseled, and they are trained with reference to, the support. So actually under National Education Policy 2020, the senior faculty members or the retired faculty members will be training the junior faculty members, and that is called as National Mission for Mentoring. Okay. आपने नहीं बताया अंकुर, so why didn't you speak to them? आपने क्यों नहीं बताया उनको? Now, question number 20. What does the letter P stands in NPST, that is, which is mentioned in National Education Policy? So, what does the alphabet P indicates, or letter P indicates? Whether it is primary, whether it is professional, whether it is public, or whether it is probation. Actually, yes, Ankit, you have, I mean to say, after the screen, when the time limit off हो जाता है, automatically वो submission process होता है. But just for your confirmation, you should have spoke to the invigilator. उनका काम ही है आपको help करना, so आपको एक बार उनको पूछना चाहिए था. हाँ, सो डोंट वरी, वो लास्ट में ऑटोमेटिक सबमिशन हो जाता है. सो डोंट जस्ट कीप दैट थॉट्स इन माइंड, वो आपको और परेशान कर देगा. सो जस्ट रिलैक्स नाउ. वो ऑटोमेटिक इट मस्ट हैव गॉन फॉर दिस. आफ्टर द टाइम लिमिट गेट्स ओवर, वो ऑटोमेटिक सबमिशन चला जाता है. ओके, yes. So what does the letter P stands for in NPST stands for? So professional, okay, public, there are a lot of options. Okay, so yes, it is basically, it's not public or primary, it is called as professional. Now what does NPST means? It is nothing but National Professional Standards for Teachers. Okay, so this is a public statement of what constitutes a teacher quality. So basically it is for teacher quality. It defines the work of teacher, and it makes the elements, or it makes a direct elements with reference to high quality effective teaching with reference to 21st century schools, which will improve educational outcomes for students. Okay, a lot of things comes in this, but basically focus is on improving the teaching quality. Now when it comes to no, Shobha, it is wrong. I hope you have understood what I'm saying. I'm talking that it is not primary, it is professional. The reason is that it helps, it will govern the teaching profession in the country, because that is the reason. This is one of the major problem that India is facing is, because of the teaching quality, we are not able to increase our enrollment in higher education. So in order to, improve the teachers' personal and professional development, by providing them what is expected in terms of performance, means what is expected from them in terms of quality, performance yani quality. So this is basically brought, with reference to that professional development. So that is called as National Profession Standard for Teachers, in order to develop the quality of teacher when it comes to, performance with respect to higher education. Is it clear? Ankit, don't worry, don't take so much tension. It has, it is automatically submitted. Unka jo main server through, it is getting submitted. So don't unnecessarily worry and, take unnecessarily invite the problem. Just relax. Ho jayega wo. It must have already happened. So just relax. Okay. So yes, I hope this is very clearly done with everyone. Yes, that this was the last question for the session. Now yes, as I said, the last tip which I'll be giving, especially I can understand it is not only for management students, it is for every student. I know you have your vast paper 1 syllabus as well as paper 2, and in the tendency to attempt paper 1, many of you must be not able to get a proper time to cover all your paper 2 topics. Now see, whatever you have done, you have done. This anxieties and tensions will make your mind go blank. So just be confident about what efforts you have put. At the end of the day, let me give you one very practical statement. See, if you have really worked hard, you should get the results of it. Okay, and if you have not worked hard and still if you feel that some magic should happen, there is no magic going to happen. Just learn from your mistakes, and next time just give your best. Okay, we make a promise only for a day, and after the exam is over, we are back to square one. So just don't do this mistakes. Keep a target of next 6 months and ensure that you are net qualified. Okay, irrespective, don't get into the issue of whether it is useful or not. It is one of the competitive exams. It is helping to improve your knowledge and making you more disciplined. That's all you can promise to yourself. Okay, so yes, Mansuri, for this, the problem which you have given, no, your concepts are clear, but when you revise, the things are mixed up. It means now you have to put your more time in revision. Your revision has not happened. Only concepts are clear. Unless and until revision is not taking place properly, you will face this issue. So you should now put more concentration on your revision. Okay, so thank you everyone, all the management students, all the best. Give your best and definitely take a very sound sleep. Unless and until your mind is not energized, you will not have a productive output. So sleep well, don't take tension. It's the paper is going to come and you have to face the paper. Okay, so just take a proper sleep and reach your centers on time and keep your mind fresh. Okay, so all the best. And if you can get time and if you can join for some time tomorrow in the live class and tell us the topics, it will